Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Janet Yung, and in my channel I share about feng shui, Bazi, entrepreneurship as well as personal growth, especially in the areas of communication, success and motivation. In today's episode, I will be continuing to explain the remaining 4 of the Qimen guardians. But before we do that, I have received a lot of questions from clients when they ordered the reports as to how do you tap between the Qimen Destiny Palace Guardian versus that of the Career Palace Guardian as well as the Life Palace or Wealth Guardians. So I'd like to clarify here as to how you utilize the different Palaces Guardians. Basically, we first have to tap onto our Destiny Palace Guardian. Now, why is that the case? Imagine these guardians are subconsciously, these are wireless wavelengths. So when you want to tap on it, you first have to get acquainted and be accustomed to that frequency. If you are a first-time practitioner of these Qimen guardians, or you are not so used to doing meditation and have never been able to focus and calm your mind, then my suggestion is first tap to your Destiny Palace's Guardian so that you can get acquainted and accustomed to that particular wavelength. Once you have done that and you are already pretty good at focusing your mind, calming your mind such that you can basically tap onto your guardian's strengths, then of course you can then utilize with your back facing towards either your Career Palace Guardian, the Life or Wealth Palace Guardian, or even your current luck pillar guardian in order for you to acquire the different kind of skill sets, mindsets and thought flows to basically make your path smoother, especially moving towards your life purpose. So that's what I'd like to clarify today with regards to the Destiny versus that of your Career versus that of the Life Palace or Wealth Palace, as well as the current luck pillar guardian in terms of how you can tap and utilize each of these guardians' strengths. Of course, once you are very comfortable, we have utilized the hourly chart guardians, especially when we're looking at strategic execution as well. But for now, just remember you have to start first by getting accustomed and attuned to that frequency of your guardian in your Destiny Palace first. So let's move on to the next segment where I'll talk about the remaining of the 4 guardians. If you have not watched the 2 videos that I shared earlier on, please click on this link here where I shared the 2 videos in my Qimen series, or you can refer to the video links that I have in the video description itself. The first one that I'd like to share today is basically that of Tiger. Now, as you can hear from the name Tiger, Tiger basically invokes the image of strength, courage, determination, as well as fearlessness. So anyone who actually has the guardian of the tiger should usually have this kind of characteristics. If you have not, because you're stuck in a job role or a function where generally you're not able to voice out, you're not able to show the perseverance or determination that you have, you may generally be struggling in terms of being happy because you are not exhibiting or maximizing the potential that you can do. Therefore, if you are tapping with your back towards your tiger guardian, one sample message will then generally be, my white tiger guardian, please guide me through how I can show courage and determination. Please infuse me or guide me in terms of showing strength, courage and determination in terms of overcoming this challenging situation. If you are in a challenging situation, this is a sample guidance command that you can get from your tiger guardian with your back towards it if it is your destiny guardian. The next guardian that I'd like to talk about is the guardian of Phoenix. Now, Phoenix is basically a guardian that helps you with your expression as well as winning arguments. The other thing about the Phoenix, it's also whatever you speak can become the truth. So similar to quite a few of the other guardians that I mentioned before, then managing your thoughts before you actually speak will then be crucial. Sample commands for asking for guidance would be how you can present better. In terms of getting the guidance would be getting your Phoenix guardian to help you or guide you to express better, to basically convince other or influence people, or to inspire other people. So the Phoenix strength is generally about inspiring people, motivating people, and at the same time winning arguments. So if your role doesn't allow you to speak or allow you to express creativity or have the ability to inspire other people, then unlikely you'll be aligned with your purpose as well if you have the Phoenix as your guardian in your destiny palace. The third guardian that I'd like to share today is basically that of the snake. Now the snake is a guardian that is very intuitive and very sensitive to the environment, especially the physical environment, or even to people's emotions. A lot of the snakes that I know are generally quick in picking up metaphysical sciences like feng shui. In fact, in forecasting, we utilize the snake to see if we are looking for a feng shui of a property, where to search for the latest property. This is one of the guardians I will utilize. However, in today's episode, when we talk about the snake guardian itself, is if you have the snake guardian in your destiny palace, then utilize it to hunt for opportunities, to search for good deals or property, and basically listen to your intuition rather than ignore it, because most times it will be truth. I've also tried out the snake guardian because the snake guardian strength is pretty strong in my chart, and what I found is that it's a pretty good guardian to tap on if I want to figure out a way out of traffic congestion, which is the best route to take. Or if it's raining and pouring too heavily and I just need it to be a little lighter so that I can get to the destination without being drenched. Or if I have an important event I wish for a good weather, I can basically tap on the snake guardian as well. So this is the power of the snake guardian, and what you can do in terms of tapping is basically getting the snake guardian to guide you in terms of sourcing for good opportunities or sourcing for good property if you are looking at it. Now the last guardian for the Qimen Dunxia guardian is called the hook. What's the strength of the hook? The hook, like the name itself, it hooks on to different things. It can be hooking on to other people's thoughts. It can be hooking on to your past experience as well as past lessons. So therefore, if you are able to tap on your hook guardian's energy, you generally will be able to do very well in terms of reflecting of past lessons, past experience, and what you can learn from it. That's one. Two, the hook also has a very good exploratory mind. They're very good at searching for things and learning new subjects. And the next thing that I found that hooks are good at doing, it's from the perspective of culinary expertise or medicinal herbs, or understanding the different kinds of mixture on how you can make a dish nice or how to heal other people. So that's the hook's ability. However, because the hook also hook other people's emotions, especially if it is negative, or especially if you have a lot of water in your Bazi chart and no fire, you have to be very careful and be aware that you do not hook on other people's negative emotions and are not able to come out of it yourself, thus sending you spiraling downwards. So that's the hook. But other than that, the hook is great at hooking information, hooking and learning about past experiences, hooking knowledge, especially from the perspective of culinary as well as medicinal herbs itself. So that's the end of today's sharing on the remaining 4 guardians. Let me just recap what I've shared so far. I started off the video by sharing how you should be tapping first to your Destiny Palace Guardian such that you are attuned to the frequency and you're able to focus your mind, relax, and issue the request for guidance or commands before you tap onto your other guardians, whether is it your Career Palace Guardian, your Life or Wealth Palace Guardian, or even your current Luck Pillar Guardian. Then the next thing that I shared are the remaining 4 guardians. First being the Tiger, which represents determination, perseverance, and how you can win at all costs. Then the next one that I shared is that of Phoenix. If you have the Phoenix within your Destiny Palace, then you're someone who is actually quick to win in terms of arguments, ability to express yourself very well, and you should learn that skill set of communication, inspiring and motivating others. And the third one is that of Snake. And if you have that as your guardian, you are someone who should basically practice and listen to your intuition, as well as good at looking for opportunities, whether from a feng shui perspective or from a wealth perspective. The last guardian that I shared is that of Hook, who is someone who is great at hooking knowledge, information, as well as past experiences or past life in terms of understanding where things can go, but need to be a little bit careful that they do not also get hooked to the negative emotion of other people as well. If you'd like to find out who is your Qimen guardian, you can either search online or you can click on the link that I place in the video description. That's the end of today's sharing, and I hope that you have enjoyed what I've shared today. And this concludes the 10 spiritual guardians that we can tap to help us find and take the first step to our life purpose, to be in alignment so that we are happy internally, besides utilizing Bazi to gain happiness from a self-confidence perspective. I hope that you have enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye.